sophomore? I don't remember us being in a bunch like that.
Yeah, all bunched up around the ball, and Gabe Mazurk about 5 yards deep to kick this one under. Chase Bond back deep, along with Alex Weiss for Wood River. And now they break out of the bunch. They'll get back into their normal positioning here. Gabe Mazurk doing the kicking duties all year has been phenomenal.
He's done an outstanding job and kind of was handling all base.
He approaches it, tees it up, end over end kick. It'll angle to the far side, be taken by Chase Bond at the 3. Across the 5, the 10, the 15 to the near side. He goes to the 20. He slips one tackle, and he's brought down at the 24. A couple different formations, but they're going to see the spread formation a decent amount. Rourke in the gun 4 wide as they break the timeout here on their first offensive play. He's got a running back to his right. Assume that to be Waddington. Sends a man in motion. That's Grant Gannon from right to left. And here throwing out into the flat. Nope, it was the Chase Bond to get him out in the flat on the far side. He's going to be brought down to the backfield. Just kind of a pass out into the flat to him. North Platte, Computer Troubleshooters, just north of Walmart in North Platte, offering Tune-Up Tuesdays where all in-shop services are half price. That's Computer Troubleshooters Technology Song. Back in their own 19, second and 16. Handoff on the jet sweep near side for Bond. Got around 1. He's around the outside 25. Tiptoeing down the sideline. Outside pistol set right behind Spencer Rourke, the senior QB. 3rd down and 1.5 yards. There's a wing back left as well. In the pistol set, Rourke has him set. Looks left, looks right. Sends Bonds in motion. Fakes a handoff, but a flag flies. I think by high at Omaha Central tonight. That game just kicking off. You've got Hershey hosting Centura. Keep an eye on that one. And Valentine hosting 3-0 winner South Dakota. Those are a couple games we're going to keep an eye on tonight. Here's 3rd and 7 out of their timeout. They send Bond in motion, fake it to him, throw over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Hayden Skillstown and Gary.
You're right. There was one right at the corner where we just got our head across, but it was blocked to the shoulder and passed on.
1st and 10 at the 33. Here's Schroll busting the outside and puts his head down, charges through a defender, and gets inside the 30. And Cameron Riggs split out to the near side, and your tight end on the right side, Gabe Mazurk under center, Gary White, Aaron Allison, James Schroll the backs. They'll give it Schroll left side on a counter, and he's going to be bottled up by Guerrero at about the White, making his 4 starts, 10 of 20 again on the year, passing, 3 scores, an INT. 3rd down and 3 here on the veer right, keeping himself pulled out. He's inside the 20. Gary to the 15. Gary's gone. Gary's going to take it to the house from 26 yards.
Wide of that, and then made another bounce outside to get to the cone.
Gabe Mazurk on the air. PAT's 8 for 8. A beautiful start to the season. Riggs gets the snap down. The kick is well deep enough, and it is good. 9 for 9 he goes. 7-0 here in the ball. And that puts up St. Pat's 7-0, 9:46 to go. Quarter 1. This is end-over-end kick by Gabe Mazurk, taken by Chase Bond across the 10. He runs 15. Chase to the outside. He's tackled. Nice open field game. Ball on the far right hash as they work right to left. And Rourke will go under center. Actually, we see a new quarterback, Jose Trillo, the 5'7", 140-pound sophomore. Gives it to Guerrero. And Diego Guerrero.
Before he really got rolling, he's really compact and will get it right.
He'll get it near side. He's hit at the line. Chris Borden wraps him up. Side, I think, is where the side that they may have some success. 245 and 260 between Rathman and Guerrero. Here's a pitch. No, a fake by Trio, and he fumbles the ball. It's on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Sam.
Where he's carrying it right down his legs and couldn't get back on it.
Well, the Irish take over in Wood River territory for the 2nd straight time. Here's White throwing. He's going end zone lane nicely. He's wide open out there. He goes up and makes the catch for the score. Touchdown, St. Pat. He might get a couple remarks from his teammates during they watched that one on film, because he made that one look a lot harder than it needed to be.
In the end, it was a difficult catch.
It was. Here's the extra point by Mazurk. It's beautiful. Right down the middle and good. NLState.com or stop in at 803 South Dewey in North Platte. 21-yard connection from Gary White to lane nicely. And it's 14-0. St. Pat starts 8:23 to go in quarter 1. Gabe Mazurk kicks a low one here, and it bounces into the 15 to the 12-yard line, picked up by Bond. He'll run to the far side to the 20, and he's tackled at the 25, 26-yard line. Looked like a design play. Here's Rourke handing it off to Waddington. His first carry of the year. Slips one, but then that guy holds on.
Away from him just temporarily, but he's doing a nice job here.
2 wide to the far side, 1 to the near side. I formation behind Spencer Rourke on 2nd and 10. This time option right. Gives it fullback, nowhere to go. Nothing doing again for a score, and a 21-yard pass from Gary to lane nicely. Let's open this game up. Here in a shotgun set, Rourke rolling near side. Got time here. He'll roll out to the flat. Now he'll look to run himself, trying to get around the edge. He does. To the 35, to the 40. There's he readily and mark him out. At the
difference is a week ago, Gibbon did get some first downs, but they just, they would have drive killers in there, and St. Pat's was able to get get stops. And here they haven't been able to get much going.
Waddington with time here. A low kick. It's going to be picked up off of a bounce by Schroll. He'll give it to Lane nicely on the near side 30. Lane trying to get a block. He does it to 35-40. Lane gets another big block down the sideline 50. Here he goes. Flag's going to come in, but Lane nicely is going to take it all the way. And I think this one probably going to be coming back as there's a flag right at midfield here. I think maybe
beyond that, it's a guy really making a great effort to try to spring the runner. And you know, he's able to...
Maple in North Platts. Time out by the Irish, and they take over at their own 41. Veer right left this time. Gary White pitches with a man dragging on him. He gets it to Schroll, 45-50. Here goes Schroll, runs over a defender at the 42-yard line of Wood.
That's undoubtedly on your mind, and you're feeling for that situation.
Right. Now we replace Paxton Dooley. I don't see the number that came in for him in safety position. That's where he was, though. First and 10 for the Irish. Now back to football here. 6:31 to go in the opening quarter at the 43-yard line. Here's a counter right. Aaron Allison running. Nice big hole, 40. To the outside. No, that's Lane nicely to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, 15. He almost slips around a tackle there by Lewis Trino, the sophomore. And may have 0 St. Pat's on the Sandhill State Bank scoreboard. Wing back right, though. Quick pitch right side for James Schroll. Got a blocker out there. Jaden Brocious picking up a block, and James just runs over the defender, and he pushes him out at the scores against Wood River last year. He also had a punt return for a score back at Knights of Columbus Field. Here's Aaron Allison running on the dive play, and he's going to get 7 yards and a first down out of the rushes for him, 83 yards a year ago against Wood River. Ball at the 33. They send Riggs in motion from right to left. They'll quick pitch dive here, and right up the middle goes Aaron Allison for 5 yards. Set utility vehicle, so thoughts and prayers with him for certain from here on out. 2nd and 5, quick pitch left side. Blocker out there is Aiden Skillstat for Aaron Allison to the outside 15. Aaron down to the 10-yard line, tripped up. Nice open field formation behind Gary White the third. Turns, gives it deep back running as James Schroll up the middle. Slips one in the backfield, and down to the 70 goes. It'll bring up second and right. Maybe on the right side, there's a little difference there. They do give it. It's keeping it is Gary White. He's diving inside the 5 on the veer. He'll down to the 2-yard line. On the right, Gary White, 3rd and short. Veer left. Allison gets the carry. No, Gary White keeps it himself, and he dives in for a score. Gary has a good job of analogy there.
That might be a first.
Extra point here by Gabe Vizorg, 2 for 2, 10 for 10 on the year. This one's up, and this one is good. 3:03 to play in the opening quarter. For their first win, that's a district opponent. This one high end over end kick. Chase Bond runs up and catches it at the 6. Right to left, he runs 10, 15 to the outside to the 20. Slips a tackle at the 25. He's down at the 28-yard line. He's a slip here. The pistol set. Rourke throws out to the flat to Gannon, incomplete. That's a forward pass. He dropped it. He had River offensively. 2 runs. Here's Guerrero getting a play. He's tackled in the nice on that right side. Brought down.
Maybe you already set that up.
Matthew Elston, right defensive tackle. That was the number I was looking for. 3rd down and 10. Here's a man in motion. Trips to the near side. They throw it out to the flat. It's caught by the wide out to the 34. He'll go. It'll pick up 5 on 3rd down. High snap. He gets it. Pressure coming. It's blocked. It's going to be tipped enough, though. Irish going to let this one go. It's going to go to the 46-yard line. Take an eagle bounce and stop there. Tagged down by. That was the focus to go after the block there. 1st down and 10. Gary back to throw. He's 5 steps. He airs it out far side, and it's incomplete. That was intended for Garrett Bounce, but Cannon. High formation, 2nd and 10. They give it Schroll right side. Slips 1 to the 50. He's down to the 45. We're in the sideline. And he picks up nicely split to the far side. Garrett Faust on the near side. I formation, 3rd and 1. Gary, quarterback move far side. Got Ben Vizork out blocking and can't get around Waddington with a nice open field tackle there. He had Skillstat. Opening quarter, final play likely at the 44-yard line. Veer right, dive play, hit at the line of scrimmage. Guerrero brings down the Irish back. Lead also had a fumble on a play. Runs nicely in motion. They'll jet sweep it to him on the far side. Nicely cuts to the inside now. Now he'll cut back on the near side. He'll run. He'll get a block here at the 35 to the 30. Needs a block. He's got it. 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. Lane nicely from 40 yards out. Score. Whenever Lane gets a rush this year, it has been a big play pretty much. Ball down, kick, end over end, a high one. That one's going to be up and land just shy of the score. Braithwaite might have challenged him. This is end over end, but it's going to be caught in the end zone. An automatic touchback, and Chase Bond will bring it out to the 20 with that. 11:45 second set here. We'll give it to Guerrero. No, will keep it himself. Nice fake. He's on the outside. Picks up a block. Able to slip a tackle then. And 5 without the fumble. Here's now Rourke keeping it again. Nice fake. Picks up a block on the outside. Able to get around that block is Cameron Riggs and tackle him. It's a gain of 9 and 2. He will give it this time. Guerrero nowhere to go. No, he fights forward though to the line of scrimmage, but He was hit initially. Here's that lane nicely, and James Schroll. The punt might have been tipped again, or just a low liar. It's going to bounce and roll to about the 47. Lane nicely going to pick it up at the last second. Slip one tackle, dance down the sideline to the Wood River 43-yard by game penalties-wise. Here's Tyler Hess under center, gives it right side. Schroll with a nice slip out to the outside 40. He's down to the Wood River 36-yard line. Waddington, Bond in open space, brings him down. 65 yards for Schroll. Here he goes left side, and he's hitting the line this time. He's brought down at the 35 after a gain of 2. He'll run the veer and give it to the dive back, who'll kind of dive over a defender and get down to the 30. Split back, quick pitch right side. Jaden Brocious out front blocking for James Schroll to the outside 20, and he dives forward to the 21, wrapped up. Open field tackle, he's down to the 22. Counter dive, here's run up the middle. Aaron Allison down to the 15-yard line. Center, here's a veer left quarterback keeper. He's brought down. Nice tackle by Zesson. No gain on the play. It'll bring up third down against this Wood River team last year. Third down and 3. Schroll trying to get the edge. Does. He's inside the 10. He ran around Waddington there to the sideline formation behind him. And he will give it to Allison, the fullback. Allison hit at the line. He gets it down to the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3. Second and goal on the door at the Eagle 5. They give it Schroll up the middle. He's hitting and he gets dived forward inside the 5 to the 4-yard line, but
got to the ball quickly.
Third down and goal from the 3-yard line. Quick pitch right side. Schroll dancing on the outside. Can't elude a tackler. Dives, but he's short. Great open field tackle on that. Fourth and goal at the 2. This time quarterback keeper Tyler Hess on the outside to the near side. He will get in for the score. Touchdown. It took 11 plays. It's just Wood River defense, and that makes it 34-0 with 5:29 to go in the second. Gabe Vazoric kicks the extra point, and this one makes it, as I said, a little too high. 35-0 here. End over end kick will be taken by Chase Bond. He'll run left to right for the first time across the 15-20. Up the middle, got a big hole. 30, 35, 40. He's pushed out of bounds at the 42-yard line. The kicker, Gabe Vazoric, safe at their own 42. And the pistol set. Guerrero gets the fake handoff, and Rorick keeps, and he's back at the 40. Brought down Ben Vazoric. Gannon in motion, right to left, all the way across. They'll throw it out to the flat to him. This is a backwards pass. Gary White going for it as it's incomplete, and Gary White's going to dive on it, and the Irish are going to have it inside the Wood River 30-yard line. And Tyler Hess comes out for his second offensive possession. Quick pitch near side. Allison to the outside. Aaron to the 20. Aaron around 1 at the 15. Down to the 10. Diving out of bounds. Out of inside the 10. Near hash. Here's a counter. Allison right side. Nice tackle right there. At a offensive man trying to block last week in the school. Here on the outside. Schroll's got it. He's got 2 blockers in front. Schroll to the outside. Cuts to the sideline. He's in for 8 yards out for a score. Extra point was almost blocked. Gabe Power. Here's the kick. This one end over end. I think from Aaron Allison. It's going to be caught by Chase Bond. He's going to race by Weiss rather. He's going to race to the near side for his blockers. He'll get across the 25 to the 29-yard line. 29. He will give it to Guerrero. Slips one to the backfield. He's across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Nice run by Diego Guerrero. 38. This time they give it Guerrero in the backfield. He's wrapped up. Finally brought down. Got a little help. Often can't fit. Dylan Stedeke has on 3rd and 1. This time they'll throw it out to the flat for Bond. Drops it incomplete. It might be a live play. It's going to be picked up by St. Pat's. No, they're going to say incomplete. But one official saying just ran last night. Down at a half a yard. Pistol set. And a flag comes down before the play gets off. It's on the far. He's back at the 40-yard line. Waddington receives the snap. He races to his right a bit. Gets it away. Blocked by Garrett Faust. Garrett in the backfield. Going to go try to pick it up. Then Waddington trying to keep it away from him. But Garrett Faust, it doesn't matter who's got it. It's inside the 10. Get a first down. They give it to the deep back right side. And that's Brett Riggs running. And he's going to pick up yardage. Gain of a couple. And they'll run the veer. And they will keep it. Then pitch it late. Riggs dances to the inside. Got a penalty flag and on a face mask. And he dives inside. So under center is Tyler Hess. Tyler, quick pitch right side. Riggs to the outside. Brett Riggs running over a defender, and he's in for a score. Brett Riggs, the sophomore. High snap, they get it down. Drew's kick, he had a ton of pressure, and that might have been the best kick on the team. They'll score, there's no doubt. Kick here is by Drew Phillips, going to be picked up at the 10-yard line to the 21's Bond to the outside to the 25, slips a tackle, slips another couple tackles, gets to the far side, he's cutting to the far side, almost got around, but maybe a big play saving tackle. Here in the second quarter, 49-0, green and gold. Here's the handoff up the middle running. Brett Riggs comes over and brings Waddington down, who's got a nice carry. He's got 6-7 rushing yards, not a lot of rushing yards today. That was a nice run of 7 yards. I formation. He will run to the far side. Little miscommunication. Didn't have the fullback run the right way. He's going to lose yardage. Back inside the 35. Family South Dakota. Any connections there? Not winner. Not in the winner. Is that the mascot?
That's the minor league team that Jim Paulman.
There you go. Okay. End-over-end kick here by Alex Reese. Will be taken by the deep back. Running up is Tyler Ferguson across the 30, 35. Tyler on the right side to the 40. Spun down at the 43. Here comes the Irish offense and a power I set for the first time from their own 43. Hess will give it to the deep back. Running up the middle. Just slipping tackles. That's Brett. 3. There'll be a running clock as it's a 35-point rule in effect on midfield. Quick pitch right side into the backfield. Tyler Ferguson.
To him quickly now.
Third down at about 4. Ball at their own 48. They give it to the deep back. Ferguson running right. Tyler hits a wall at mid.
Doing a lot of the work now. It's kind of come to that.
So 4th down and 1. Who's back to punt there? It's a good snap back to him. Punts it away. Jaden Brown.
It does look like it's Jaden Brown.
High kick, and it's going to take an Irish bounce inside the 30, down to about the 21-yard line before it's down. Eagles can find some offense. Rourke will go under center with an I formation behind him. And Rourke will give it to the dive back. Here's Guerrero slipping one, slipping another across the 30. 40, third quarter, 49-0. St. Pat's second and a half a yard. The Eagle offense. Rourke will turn, give it, fullback, get hit right at the line. There's a nice physical sophomore, and he moves the chains for the Eagle offense here. That's their first down of the entire game. This time running up the middle is Guerrero to the 40 in some of the polls. Second down and 4 at their own 39. Wood River under center. It's given to Guerrero. In backfield, he's dragging an Irish defender. Matthew Elston in on the stop. He's the right defensive tackle. There's 3rd and 2. This time he gives it left side. Thompson running. He's hit right as he got to the line of scrimmage and then thrown back. 3. Guerrero running. 45. Powers forward to the 47. Their dash to come on. He was ready for this. He's the inside linebacker. 2nd and 6, maybe 7. Branch dancing in the linebacker spot. He charges hard and a physical tackle. Play in the 3rd. 49-0. St. Pat's out front. Longest drive for the Eagles. This will be the 8th play. Pistol set for Spencer Rourke. Spencer will give it. Guerrero left side to the outside. Across the 50 to the 45 to the 40 to the 35. Still running to the 31-yard line.
4.5 minutes to go now.
1st and 10 at the 31. Wood River runs the option, and Camden Thompson nowhere to go.
And that's been a pretty good stand here.
2nd out and 10 from the 31. This time Rourke, quarterback boot right side. He's got blockers out in front. Pounding to the edge. He does 25. And tiptoe play here in the 3rd quarter, trailing. They'll run a step pass outside for Bond. Bond beats one man. Bond to the 15. Bond to the 10. Bond cutting inside to the 5. Bond is getting into the score. Wood River gets on the board with a 20-yard touchdown pass. And it looks like Wood River will go for 2. Rourke in the pistol set. Guerrero behind him. Rourke will roll right, look to throw. Rourke waiting. Now he looks to run. Rourke taking off for the end zone, and he will not get in. Irish.
Having me try to relate to you.
Hey, looking for a neat experience? You want to go to Grain Bin Antique Town. 20 historic grain bins nestled in the hills and stocked with antiques just south of North Platte. That's GrainBinAntiqueTown.com. Our score 49-6. A little pooch kick here. Gonna bounce a couple times. Irish gonna have to pick it up. Brett Riggs will. And he runs to the far side. Brett trying to get to the edge. He'll be brought down at the 25-yard line. And that's where the Irish will take over offense. Watching it, maybe between plays. And it's 14-12, 3:21 to go on that one. Back to our game. And the Irish offense takes over at the 25-yard line. Tyler Hess gives it right side, running up the middle, hitting a wall. Tough play there by...
That's something that those guys can be very proud of.
1:38 to play here in the 3rd. 2nd and 10. Their own 25. Quick pitch near side. Looking for the edge. Ferguson up to the 27-yard line.
They play on 5 straight Thursdays, and yesterday was the 2nd of those, and so they're moving right through the season. 3rd
and 7 here. 55 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Quick pitch dive. In the back running to the 30-yard line before he's brought to the 4th, likely 49-6. Good snap back to Brown. Good time, and he gets a nice spiraling kick to be caught for by Trio at about the 36-yard line. That's where we'll
lead the group and let them end with a good drive and something to kind of maybe build on going forward. And they've got their younger guys out there as well.
30 seconds gone in the 4th quarter. Be a running clock from here on out. Trio, the quarterback under center. That's Jose Trio, and he will give it to Waddington. He is. Now comes Wood River in the pistol set now on 3rd down and 14. 4 wide for Trio. Trio will give it to Waddington up the middle. He runs, hits the hole here, and 4 wide again. Dolan Branch looks like he's blitzing, and they will give it to Waddington. Waddington running, tackle from behind, and cross. And it appears to be him. So Swift takes over at the 42 of Wood River. 9:40 and clicking here. Sweep left side. That's Jalen Stenicky to the edge. Jalen 35 down to the 33-yard line off. They're down 2. With 2:49, they're going to get the ball back after a Centura punt, it appears. 2nd down and 2 here. Down to the Wood River 33. This time Swift gives it right side up the middle on the ISO. Running is Neeson possibly inside the 30 down.
They've got a number of guys that have gotten carries and done a nice job with their chance up there.
So here goes the Irish offense. So a quick pitch right side, running, cutting inside to the 25 is Tyler Ferguson at some point. Sure, they're thinking score. 2nd and 7 here at the 26-yard line. 7:47 to go in our game. 49-6 Irish. Jacob Swift under center. Quarterback boot left side. Jacob to the edge. 25. Jacob 20. 15. Tripped up in the open field.
Run, touchdown run, I believe, on Monday night. Running bootleg.
7:08 to go here in the ball game. 49-6 Irish with a power eye set down to the Wood River 14-yard line. A dive play there. Running hard as the back inside the Tuesday night. Fell to Gothenburg in 5-set thriller. 2nd down and 6 at the 10-yard line. This time left side running. Nicholas Neeson. Nick Neeson almost in. He's down to the half-yard line. That'll bring up, and they'll travel to Baird as they move into district play. They'll travel to Hershey, host Kimball, and then travel to Bridgeport to wrap up the season. Here's a give. Tyler Ferguson up the middle. Tyler's in for a 50 to go here in this game. And on the extra point, Drew Phillips, he's 1 for 1 today. Boy, a lot has gone right for the green and gold today.
It has. Last time this group kicked the PAT, there was a little heat, but they did a good job of getting it kicked through there, and he did again.
Point is up. Monster game there. They'll go for 2 in that one to try to make it a 6-point game. 5:50 to play in this one. 56-6 our score. St. Pat's out on front on Wood River here, and Drew Phillips approaches. End-over-end kick to the far side. It'll get caught by Alex Weeks on his fingertip to the 25-yard line before he's... Well, here, 1st and 10 for Wood River, and thrown 27-yard line, and they give it Waddington. Nice big hole, 30 to the 35. Hit from behind to be brought down. 56-6 here, our score. Trio gives it back, running up the middle. That's Thompson. He's got a 1st down to the 47-yard line before he's finished there. The number, he'll give it to the D-back Thompson running, and Thompson gets maybe a yard before he's here. Yeah, I think they got sacked.
Might have turned it over on the sack. Looks like
you're right. Maybe. Here's Wood River almost turning it over as the quarterback of the Panthers. Terrific season continues. Here's a fumble snap. Irish in the backfield. It kind of popped up. I think they get it back, though. I think
starting to collapse.
4th down and long in the gun. Quarterback gets Trio, receives it, keeps it himself to the near side. Can't get around the one defender for the Irish. Well, they're not quite final. I think Ventura maybe had a timeout. Here's Dolan Branch taking over at quarterback. Gives it to Tyler Ferguson, and Tyler runs inside the right side to the 35-yard line. Ball came out.